When it comes to the subject of anime movies, there exists a single studio whose catalog of films stands apart from the rest in influence and artistry, as well as critical and commercial success. I'm certain it's no secret to anyone who's even remotely interested in the anime community, but for the uncultured among us, I'm talking about none other than Studio Ghibli, founded in 1985 by the legendary directors Hayao Miyazaki and Isao Takahata and producer Toshio Suzuki. Over the years, several movies in their catalog have been revered as showcases for the potential of storytelling and expression through animation, and they've gained worldwide popularity and appeal. It only takes a moment to see why this is the case. From Spirited Away to Howl's Moving Castle to Ponyo, every movie by Studio Ghibli feels like a love letter to the medium, a nostalgic stroll into a different world, or a childhood long forgotten. I could talk for hours about these movies and how they're some of the best pieces of work to ever come out of the medium, but that's not why we're here today. In fact, it's quite the opposite. We're going to be discussing the best anime movies that were not made by Ghibli. What's up, anime fans and manga readers? We talk often on the channel about seasonal anime and manga, but not so much about anime movies, and looking back on it now, why not? Animators pour in thousands of hours of work for just a few short hours of content, and that level of dedication is apparent in the difference in quality between anime movies and standard TV animes. As we've said already, Studio Ghibli is usually heralded as the pinnacle of the medium, but there are a few others that could stand shoulder to shoulder among their very best. For this list, we're going to be focusing on movies unaffiliated with any major existing franchises, so as good as those movies are, don't expect to find any Dragon Ball or One Piece popping up today. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Any best anime movies list without a silent voice in it is probably not even worth your time, and so it makes the first entry on our list. This movie is a poignant coming-of-age drama produced by Kyoto Animation, based on the manga by Yoshitoki Oima. The film explores themes of bullying, redemption, and forgiveness through Shoya Ishida, a young boy who relentlessly bullies Shoko Nishimiya, a deaf classmate. When Shoko transfers to a new school, Ishida faces the consequences of his actions as his classmate turns against him. Years later, driven by guilt and a desire for redemption, Ishida seeks to reconnect with Shoko and make amends. A Silent Voice is a visually stunning and emotionally resonant film that garnered critical acclaim for its sensitive portrayal of bullying, disability, and the complexities of human relationships. The film's beautiful animation and poignant storytelling have made it a landmark in anime, paving the way for more stories that center on characters with disabilities. Okay, so we're going to be switching gears completely for the next entry on our list. Redline is a sci-fi sports movie about interplanetary car races, which is already kinda wild right off the bat. In fact, some people are of the opinion that it's actually one of the best racing movies ever. It's super exciting and fun to watch the whole way through, and get this, it was hand-drawn. You might not realize how insane of a feat that is until you realize how detailed and smooth the animation is. Hand-drawn animation is becoming rarer these days, but Redline proves that it can still look as good and even better than digital, even if it takes a lot more work. The fact that it's this futuristic, over-the-top story done with old-school animation makes Redline a unique and technical masterpiece. This next entry has a bit of a unique vibe to it. It's a movie that's often left off lists like these, only because not as many people have seen it. The Night is Short, Walk On Girl is a vibrant and whimsical 2017 anime film directed by Masaki Yuasa, adapted from Tomohiko Morimi's novel. This whimsical romantic comedy follows the adventures of two university students known only as Kohai, a free-spirited young woman, and Senpai, a shy and introspective young man who secretly admires her. Senpai embarks on a mission to confess his feelings, but a series of unexpected and fantastical events unfold throughout a single night in Kyoto, constantly thwarting his plans. The film, while sharing a similar whimsical tone and setting with the Tatami Galaxy, stands as its own unique masterpiece. The Night is Short, Walk On Girl is a visual feast renowned for its innovative animation style and dazzling visuals that perfectly capture the surreal and dreamlike atmosphere. Critics have praised the film for its originality, humor, and poignant exploration of youth and love. Next up is a personal favorite of mine, and by the looks of it, plenty of arters in Hollywood as well. Perfect Blue is Satoshi Kon's debut feature, and it might still be his most beloved and influential work. It's the kind of film Alfred Hitchcock himself might have admired, a psychological thriller wrapped in mystery with crime elements and reoccurring Hitchcockian themes like paranoia and duality. But Perfect Blue is far from just an homage. It carves its own identity with striking, often unsettling visuals and a uniquely surreal style. To say any more would quite frankly ruin the experience. This movie just has to be seen to be believed. Its influence is undeniable, with some even arguing that Darren Aronofsky, among others, borrowed heavily from it for films like Requiem for a Dream and Black Swan. Now, if you hadn't already noticed, Japan carried a lot of baggage over from World War II, and I mean a lot. As horrible as that time was for everyone involved, our next entry is proof that beautiful things can be born out of tragedy. In This Corner of the World is a 2016 wartime drama produced by MAPPA based on Fumio Kono's iconic manga. It follows Suzu Urano, a young bride who moves to Kure City, a major port near Hiroshima, to live with her husband's family. The film beautifully captures Suzu's daily life in Japan during World War II, balancing breathtaking visuals with the harsh realities of war. While its picturesque animation highlights Japan's natural beauty and traditions, it also starkly contrasts with the destruction and suffering of the era. Inspired by real historical events and testimonies from Hiroshima's past, the film delivers a deeply emotional and authentic portrayal of wartime Japan and just war in general. It's a breathtaking film that everyone should see at least once. I know the Makoto Shinkai fans in the audience have been holding their breath and gripping their screens waiting for us to mention this next film, and yes, they have every right to. Your Name, directed by Makoto Shinkai, became a global sensation with its breathtaking animation, heartfelt story, and unique approach to the age-old concepts of time travel. The film follows two teenagers, Mitsuha and Taki, who mysteriously begin switching bodies despite living in different parts of Japan. Though they've never met, their connection deepens as they navigate each other's lives, eventually uncovering the true purpose behind their link, preventing a looming disaster. The film's stunning depiction of Japan's bustling cities and serene countryside enhance its dreamlike exploration of fate, love, and the invisible threads that bind people together. Your Name was not only a massive box office success, but also played a key role in making anime more mainstream worldwide, standing as one of the most commercially successful animated films not made by Studio Ghibli. I didn't expect to like it, but damn it, did I cry when those credits rolled. The 1995 classic Ghost in the Shell remains the definitive entry in the franchise, despite spawning a whole host of sequels, a TV series, and a live-action Hollywood remake. Set in the now near future of 2029, the film follows a cybernetically enhanced police force as they hunt down a mysterious hacker. It's 2025, and I'm still bummed out that we don't have neural implants and cool assassin androids yet. However, despite the fact that some of its predictions about the future haven't come true, its influence endures through its striking cyberpunk aesthetic, thought-provoking themes, and masterful storytelling. More than just a futuristic crime thriller, Ghost in the Shell explores deep philosophical questions about identity, technology, and the nature of consciousness. Its impact on science fiction, particularly in films like The Matrix, speaks to its lasting significance. At just 83 minutes, it's a must-watch for anyone looking to dive into the world of Japanese animation. The final entry in our list goes to none other than the legendary, the iconic, the extremely awesome Akira. Akira stands as one of the most celebrated Japanese animated films, and in fact, films in general. This high-octane science fiction epic blends elements of psychic abilities, motorcycle gang culture, superpowers, and the dangers of weapons of mass destruction, all within a semi-post-apocalyptic narrative set in futuristic Neo-Tokyo. Remember what I said about post-World War II Japan? Yeah. Baggage. While its intensity can be overwhelming at times, the film's visuals are undeniably breathtaking, creating a unique and unforgettable cinematic experience. Akira serves as a powerful testament to the creative potential of dedicated animators, showcasing the creation of truly distinctive worlds and visuals, and solidifying its well-deserved reputation and place in popular culture. As always, there are numerous titles that could have made their way onto this list, but we believe the ones we've highlighted here today provide a glimpse of the very best of Japanese animation for those willing to broaden their palette beyond the typical shonen fare and the casual familiarity of Studio Ghibli films. Anyway, That's all we have for today, folks. Do you agree with my picks? Maybe there are some other great non-Ghibli films that I left out. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to get regular updates on new videos. I make awesome anime and manga content like this every week, so be sure to check them out. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.